but it's completely plausible with everything that could unwind. So if you want to be in the mastermind, you're going to need to be before price hits $10. At $10, we are locking it down. It'll be invite only, and the prices for people will be substantially higher. So if you do want to go check that out, we would love to have you in there before the price moves. And again, that's beyondbroke.com. You can use the code beyondbroke, all capitalized, the number 1, and then MO gets you the first month for $2, and then you're in it. Wetter says, Mr. Legend, what's up, man? Can't wait for one of those in-person dinners. If Clarity Act does get passed and the RTC doesn't unwind, can XRP still price appreciation because of adoption in other countries? Look, I don't know how to tell you that I know that that's not how things are going to play out. But even if they were, if you did get the Clarity Act, XRP still stands, head and shoulders above all these other protocols. It's trialed, it's tested, the integrations and everything else that it has, the amendments that have been passed on the chain, everything that's required to be able to operate in an institutional capacity. It's there. Solana doesn't quite make it. And not to say that Solana is not great. Solana is awesome. They've done a lot over the past 2 years to really shore up the network since they had significant downtime. They really haven't had anything recently. The XRP has paused twice for very short periods of time, but it's never been down. The banks aren't going to adopt anything that at scale and at volume is going to potentially go down. So, between XRP and XLM, I think they pretty well got it covered, even if the Clarity Act does pass. But I do think that there's a big moat for XRP currently in the US. And I just want to touch on the dinners here. If you guys do want to check that out, we would love to have you at one of our private dinners. This is something new that I'm hosting. The next one is in Dallas on December 9th. We're about halfway full. We're only taking 20 people. You can bring your spouse. You get a hotel room. We pay for dinner there. We put on a whole, dog and pony show for people, basically. But you can ask all your questions. You're also going to get to meet all the other cool people in the room, network with other high net worth individuals and people that, you're going to want to know post price appreciation. So if that sounds cool to you, they are $5,000 to register, but you do get you and your spouse. We were charging, $5,000 for a 30-minute consult, which I was like, no way people are going to pay this. And then people were continually paying it. I don't like that. Like if I can't provide you $5,000 of value, I feel crappy about it. These dinners, I guarantee you're going to get your money out of it. And, it's between you and your spouse or you and your buddy. If you got a crypto buddy, we are only going to pay for one hotel room. So, you may have to pick up the other hotel room if it's you and your crypto buddy. But I think that's a lot better value for that price point rather than just getting on a Zoom call with me for, 30 minutes to be able to run through things. Some people I can absolutely provide $5,000 worth of value for. But yeah, there's people that have, 20,000 XRP or 30,000 XRP that pay that much to I feel bad about it. And I don't like that. I always want to provide people more value than they're paying. And so anytime we're at a discrepancy like that, I'm going to shift things and make it, more valuable of an experience for what's going on. This person says, what's the event? There's a dinner in Dallas that's an in-person dinner with me. I put it on. We go through, a bunch of education for people and we take all their questions. It's exclusive for 20 people. We have 10 people registered already. Edwin, don't tell people